the healing journey and personal development journey for everybody is different. In this video, we're gonna look like what does it actually look like and why do we end up feeling like it's not moving, it's not working, we're frustrating. Why do we sometimes feel like I'm taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back and holding myself back, even though I'm doing all the right thing, I'm meditating, I'm doing all my mantras, I'm doing all those things, and I'm not still creating what I want. So you see, we end up having here, this is us, this is you, right? And the world around you. And often what sparks the journey is that there's a crisis, something is happening that stir up emotions, that stir us anxiety and panic and anger and all those things that makes us feel like I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to change my life. I want to create something better for myself, right? And so we start our healing, our personal development journey, whatever you want to call it, right? And you start bringing those information, those tools, those learning into your life, right? And all of it starts with, well, let's look at myself. How have I been creating certain things in my life? What kind of patterns and conditioning have I been holding on for the last 10, 20 years? And that's all that dirt inside the water, all that pollution in your subconscious mind ever since you were born, all those things, those emotions that you repressed, those negative thoughts that you projected, all that thing that is in you creating, affecting your life, your well-being, right? And so you start to understand that, well, I've got to start cleansing all of this, letting go, so I can start letting in something different. And this is where all the tools comes in, right? You start pairing some of that beautiful water, like it's like the positive self-talk and the mantras and the meditation and the coaching and the hypnotherapy, whatever it might be, right? You put all of those things in and you start to notice that my life is getting better, right? My container is getting clearer. I'm getting better results. My motivation is increasing. People around me start to notice that I change. And this is often where the first pitfall comes in, is that after a certain while, I stop doing all the things I've been doing that have been clearing my life and my result. And then I start to feel like I'm stagnating, right? I'm going back into my old ways. And people don't realize that often, even though they're doing all the right thing, with the positive talk and the meditation and the visualization and all those tools that they may be using on the journey, they still have dirt and residue and pattern that they're subconsciously using in their life. And so when they're not doing all those things that used to work for them, what they tend to do is they keep on adding all dirt into the mix. And so they go back to being angry, they go back to blaming, they go back to the victim consciousness, they go back to all those things they used to do. And it starts to create mixed results. And so then they go back into bringing more of those tools and meditation and subliminal things and all those type of things, right? They go and they pray and they're doing cacao talk ceremony and they go and look into the stars and the numbers. And this journey healing stage is different for everybody. But you have to pay attention here because this is very important. Even though you may feel like it's like good at some point and then it doesn't work and then you get better and then you get worse and there's all those things, sometimes you lose track of how much you've actually grown because your container has dramatically changed from the moment you started. If you start to look back at where was I, how was I living my life back then before I started this journey? What was the kind of goal, the sort of situation that I had versus what I have now? Because sometimes we lose track of how much we've grown in the process as an individual, as a person, in so many different ways. Because we just feel like I'm not, where I want to be yet, or my new goal or my new destination. But you probably had so many milestones on the journey before that. And as you can see, the water, even though it's not crystal clear, is much clearer than when you started. So you also have to start appreciating how much you've grown and changed and become better as a human being. Because if you keep on focusing on the little dirt that's left, the little impurity and belief and actions and things that you're not doing, if you keep on focusing on what's not working yet, you keep on creating the same thing. So what I want you to understand is that the more you do the work and the more you stay focused and the more you keep doing and showing up in your life in new ways, over time, you're going to end up with cleaner and cleaner and cleaner water. And what does that mean? It means that you are growing, you are becoming better, and you're starting to create and manifest better and better and better things in your life. So the journey takes time for in different ways. But the moment you stop doing the things that work for you, the things that really bring calmness and peace and growth and self-awareness and forgiveness into your life, is the moment you start bringing some of that old thing back to your environment, to friends, to watching the news, to all those things that are also influencing us on a day-to-day level. So my invitation for you is to take it one step at a time, know where you're going, and keep doing what works for you. Keep on growing, keep on pouring better and better and better things into your life, and you will see that life will completely change, because who you are right now compared to when you started is already very different. Even though not everything is how you want it, and not everything is perfect, and not everything is crystal clear, it's okay, and it's part of being a human being, and it's part of life. But if you keep working on yourself, if you keep on growing, your life will keep getting better and better and better, and you'll reach the point when every step back will actually help you grow further and faster in your life. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. As always, if you like this type of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you next time. Be well.